Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Looma video. Sorry for my absence, I've been at school and doing other things. I'm back to cover my favorite plugin, Serum, but not this Serum, a new Serum. Serum 2. It came out on the 17th of March, just a few days after my birthday, which is a happy little birthday surprise. So, out with the old, in with the new. This is what we'll be working with from now on. What I really thought was cool is it was a free upgrade with an optional donation tip. So this is what the new interface looks like. This is my first time looking at the plugin, by the way. So I haven't touched anything. I literally just downloaded it and was really motivated to just turn on OBS, start recording, and take a look at Serum 2 as I am such a big Serum 1 fan. Let's see if we can find any immediate differences. Obviously the noise has been moved up here. We have a third wavetable, third oscillator. That's amazing. And a second filter. This is immediately reminding me a lot of the ASM Hydrosynth, which is a desktop synth. I think this is the same amount of LFOs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, so if you do use the sixth one, it'll expand it to 10. Can you do more? It looks like 10 is your max, which, yeah, that's not a problem. Very rarely do I have to use 10 LFOs. What about envelopes? We still have 4 envelopes. I think that's the same. Not like really a problem, considering you can just put the LFOs onto envelope mode. So essentially 14 envelopes if you ever need 14 envelopes. Random phase, octave, semi, fine, coarse, and then phase. Yeah, that seems the same. Do we have any more? Okay. Oh, okay. PD. Phase distortion? And then we have distortion. Okay, ooh, that's cool. You can put distortion directly on these, and you have 2 of them. That's also something that the Hydrosynth has. It has 2 warp modes per oscillator. And I'm wondering if they run sequentially from left to right. It seems like that's probably how they do it. This little box here I can click on. I don't know what that means. Okay, that still exists. That's good. If you don't know, Serum has had this little thing where you can export a sound by just dragging it out. Oh, that's cool. The mix. All right. So you can actually mix things, and you have buses. I wonder if there's any new effect. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Ooh, some more effects. Oh, this is cool. A splitter for low, mids, and highs. Oh, cool. And then you can put different effects on your low, mids, and highs. I'm wondering, can you put... Ooh, that's a game changer. You can have multiple of the same effect, which is something that Serum 1 does not offer. And that's amazing because sometimes you want to EQ something and then want to EQ it again. And I mean, there wasn't really a way to do that before unless you were using like some routing method. And I assume the matrix isn't going to be changed that much. I like the aux source ability here. Vital is one of the other plugins that I use quite a bit. And it doesn't have an aux source, but Serum always has had an aux source. I wonder, okay, so one thing that you can do, I think you can do on here is modulate macros, right? And you can do that on the Hydrosynth as well. You can modulate macros. Can you modulate macros? Did I just do it? You can. You can modulate macros in Serum 2. Ooh, I'm excited. This is some real nerd shit, but if you use Serum, you know. Okay, what else? This is cool. I know what a convolution reverb does. I don't use them that often, so I'm not sure how this is going to work, but if you like color bass, and if you made color bass before, and if you follow this channel, you might have found my channel through my color bass video. You know, convolvers are one way to make color bass. So having this actually in here, I'm assuming you can probably, yeah, you can drag and drop audio into the convolver here. This is very loud. I mean, it makes sense that it's loud, the original sample clips. And sorry if I'm talking a lot. First and foremost, I want to go over the changes and just react to this. And I immediately noticed when we first opened it here, there was a clip and an ARP. Oh. Whoa. Not only is there a piano roll, but you can have multiple piano rolls. So there's 12 different ones here. And then you can also Add effects. This is like similar to FL's kind of like little effect thing down here. That's nice. You're able to like resize the window because yeah, having it that small would be kind of difficult. Insane. Oh, that's cool. It shows you your MIDI out. Oh, I also wanted to see, oh, okay, cool. That's good. I really like that. Okay, so the default plugin has default shapes. Previously, when you used to boot up Serum, you would see that the default shapes here, you have to manually go here, go to analog basic shapes in order to get the other shapes. I mean, it's a small thing. It doesn't take that long. It makes a lot of sense that you would have that there. Where are our unison? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, cool. That's nice. Okay, you used to be able to change it, but you'd have to go into global. Yeah, you have to go into global unison and then change them here. Granular oscillator and sample oscillator. Whoa, what is this? 2D oscillator. How does this even work? This does not pass the vertical line test. Okay, that's Serum 1. We don't want that shit. And, well, actually, I do want to see... that makes me think that there is backwards compatibility. So, if I go into Serum 2, does it have my user presets? It does! And they work. That's really cool. Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. There's just so much to explore here. I want to change this wavetable. Okay, this is so cool. Spectral. Sample, I mean, that... I'm pretty sure I understand what sample is, but granular. I was making a video one time about using Serum as a granular synth, and you can't really do it. You can get something that kind of mimics it, but it doesn't work as a granulator because it's not meant to. But here, we have a granular oscillator. Okay, random pan, length, gain. That's cool, offset, and direction. And you can still warp. And yeah, unison still works. This is truly next gen sound design. Rarely does something come out where I'm like, whoa, this changes the game. But right now, like what I'm realizing now is like previously, I mean, like I'm not gonna say that I knew everything Serum could do, but I'm pretty confident while using it. Like there's never a time where I stumble upon something that I can experiment with. But this brings a whole new level to Serum. This is incredible. I don't see any other than whatever we had here. This one. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what this does. Maybe there's... Oh, cool. Okay, so you can make your own. Filter 1. Let's send B through here. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, let's look at some of the presets here. I want something that really shows off the new stuff. I don't have a face cam, but holy shit. Ooh! This sounds so like 2000s or 90s sci-fi. Is this the one that uses the Lorentz attractor? Chaos, yeah. Oh, this is cool. So I assume what's going on here it's just an XY modulator here. Yeah, you can choose your X and Y and then put it here. That was just a few notes. Like literally just holding a note down and messing with the macros here. I'm just in awe right now. Like I'm all for it, but the fact that it was a free upgrade is insane. I'm definitely gonna donate. Okay, the only one that what is utility? Mono bass. Oh, that's really nice to have because like constantly I'm just going in here, maximizer, going here, mono bass, whatever. So far from what I've seen, I'm willing to bet that the new reverb is quite a bit better. Before we were looking, okay, it can port in Serum 1 presets. Will it use the same reverb? Because if it's the same reverb, okay, we have some different ones here. Okay, yeah, we have Plate and Hall. So I think Plate and Hall are the legacy versions, and then we have Vintage Nitrous in Basin. Okay, sounds like, is it mono? Okay, yeah, I think the main one that I'll be using is Nitrous. Vintage is also good. I'm not sure what Basin really... has to offer here. I'm not liking it a whole bunch just because it's like mono. I mean, it could be good that it's mono, but at the same time, like maybe it's supposed to sound kind of like a spring reverb. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it sounds kind of like a spring reverb. Convolve. Can I preview this sound here? It'd be nice if I could preview the sounds. I mean, I can see what the waveform looks like, but I can't tell any harmonic details from it. I really like that I can just like stack these though. Holding Alt and then dragging will allow you to duplicate an effect. That's good to know. And then effect buses you can save. That's also really nice. I'm not really sure what bode is. I noticed this earlier. Let's check that out. It's just basically, okay, so if we go over here and go to frequency shifter, it's like they kind of packed this into one with a feedback knob. So let's throw this onto one and see if that's kind of what we're hearing here. I think, yeah, so I think bode is essentially frequency shift with feedback on it. And oh, I skipped over this, the splitter mid-side. That's something that I really like about Ableton's EQ is the ability to just like EQ mid-side. Yeah, that's cool. Having these like drop downs is really neat. I like the way that they set this up. This is really nice. And the EQ is just like the old one, but I don't have any issue with that. This is perfect for what it needs to do because we can also duplicate it. So previously it was like, okay, you have filter 1 and then you have filter 2 inside the effects. Now you have just filter 1 and 2 on the face here, where you have like more optional routing, but then you go inside the effects here and you can basically add more filters, but they're over the top of all your oscillators. But I mean, that's not a problem really, because once you're in the effects, you're affecting the whole signal chain. What I would like to see is a key track inside here. That's not really an issue because you can always key track by doing that. But having just a standalone key tracking knob like Vital here, I do like having that. If I'm like being nitpicky, right? Like if I really want to find a problem with Serum 2, then I'm going to talk about the key tracking, of course. This is just a nice knob to have. So I think we have gone over the effects, pretty good understanding of that. And then we have buses. So actually, wait, earlier I was saying once you put the filters, there's no way to route one thing through one filter and one thing through the other. That's actually not true because now that we have buses, you can. Like once I go through here, oh, okay, then I just manually send it to a bus. Okay, and then, yeah, this also has that. Oh, cool. Okay, so I can bypass the filter too. So if I was like, okay, I don't want to change the mix down on the filter, but I do want to have some of this wavetable go to a bus. I can do that and then have this bus. Does the bus go into main? Okay. So this is post level. So the level does have to be up. And then once it actually goes into the bus, it then goes into main. So these are pre-main buses, which that makes sense. But yeah, that's cool if you wanted to make a dry wet mix for an entire bus. But yeah, oh, and you can modulate. Okay, yeah, you can't just drag it because it'll close the window. But yeah, you could essentially make a dry wet knob for an entire bus using a macro. Yeah, okay, I think that kind of covers it. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I can't imagine. Oh, an hour. Holy shit. I was like, I can't imagine it's been that long. Like maybe half an hour? No, it's been an hour. What I was going to say is like, I don't think half an hour does it justice for all the new things that have been added to it, because going over and learning what those new things are versus actually using them and experimenting with them is very different. These are some great new changes. I think I've made that clear in my I'm sorry I'm glazing right now. It's okay. I think they deserve it. Thank you for watching. I hope that you are going to enjoy Serum 2 as much as I have. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe you'll see more of my content. Peace.